We got SmashJT coming back yet again, and this one is not looking too good with Alyssa Marcarte caught destroying evidence from her lawsuit, which is actually a crime and can actually lead to a lot of, let's just say, we probably won't see her for a while type of issues. That's why I said we're probably not going to see them for a while, because they're probably going to be thrown in prison for a few months. People are going to be like, few months? This should have been years. No, it's yeah, like tampering with like evidence is yeah, it's something like that's like a few months right there. I don't know how many months it is, but it's not like to like a whole year though. It's not that.
I don't understand these tweets that you had. You're deleting them. These are very incriminating tweets that are exposing exactly why I was saying what I was saying, covering the situations and talking about you. The very tweets that I planned on using in the lawsuit that you are coming at me with, you're now proactively deleting. I'm pretty sure
He's not dressed up as Santa.
illegal,
I'm sad.
but I know I'm no lawyer. What's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of SmashJT. Alyssa Marcante has been caught red-handed deleting tweets en masse. Lots and lots of tweets and lots of damage control. And it's not just her.
In the middle of a lawsuit
run in
against
her
him.
circle are all going in full damage control right now, deleting tons of tweets everywhere.
Oh shit, chat. Oh shit, chat. Holy fuck, stand back. Do you know who that is right there? That's legal mindset. Oh yeah, no, she's cooked. She's cooked. She's cooked. There's like a lawyer and knows a lot of stuff illegally and all that kind of stuff. Oh yeah, nah. And he's really cool. He's a really chill guy. Stand back, chat. Shit's gonna get fucking wild right now.
And huge shout out to Hypnotic for finding this on Saturday Night Hypnosis,
Ooh.
exposing it. We talked about it. And the other day, I talked to Ron Coleman on Valiant Renegade's channel discussing this very thing. And Ron had some very interesting things to say about how this isn't necessarily a good idea. Hit that subscribe, give me a like, and check out...
Well, hang on before we go on with this right there. I would just say though, like, you know, the fact that you're, you know, suing him because you got fired because of your own stupidity. Dude, that's your fault. That's your fault. Because there's other people besides SmashJT. But I think she was also going after other people that were doing this too. So it's like not going well, because if she's deleting tweets and she's issuing all these lawsuits, bro, she's gonna be living in a cardboard box like Squidward in that one episode where he's like, spare change, please. It's like, oh my god, Alyssa, is that you? Ah, it's like, what you doing here? What happened to your house? It's like, Alyssa Marcarte, yes, sign here, please. And then they just sign, and then you just take the cardboard box. That's exactly where she's going right now, and that's the sad part. Dude, oh my god, that's so, dude. Imagine being so petty, so hateful that's what your future's gonna look like right now. Because I know for a fact that if you're doing stuff like this and you're trying to hide the evidence that is essentially gonna destroy your whole, you know, lawsuit, these people like SmashJT can do a counter lawsuit and sue her for that exact money right back. Chash, you don't have a job right now. And I think she lives in, like, I want to say, like, judging by her accent, I'm going to say she's California. Dude, California is expensive as fuck. Like, I'm going to be honest with you. I know one of my mod's significant other lives in California, and it's like the living conditions there for how much they're paying for, like, it's, oh my god, it's just so fucking awful. But that's mainly for the fact of the area where, you know, she does live. So it's still right there. It's like, oh my god, it's like so expensive, dude. Like, oh my god, like, you're going for a lawsuit and you're fucking up your own, like, dude. You see, in all honesty, if it was me and I was SmashJT and if they were doing a lawsuit, but then they're just like, oh yeah, no, I would not do a counter lawsuit because you still got caught with your pants down. But if you're purposely deleting the evidence, as I have my own evidence, and they're looking at that, I'm gonna be like, fuck it, hey. Sometimes the best way for people to listen to not fuck with you anymore is hit them in the wallet. You gotta go for that low blow sometimes. Sometimes the low blow is the best way for you to be heard, to say, hey, don't fuck with me like that. Don't punch me in my never mind. But you know what I mean. You know what I mean, guys.
SmashJT.com for the full
Hi,
article
White Hawk.
breaking down how Alyssa Mercante
How are
has been
you?
caught red-handed deleting tweets completely from her ex profile.
Speaking of mods, I saw my gallery, one of my mods gallery popping
along the way. It's a really weird thing to do when the whole premise of your lawsuit is to say you're being harassed by someone, and the person you're harassing is saying all they did was talk about your tweets. The same tweets that you're deleting. Former Kotaku senior editor Alyssa Mercante has recently filed a lawsuit against me for
she looks like an asshole.
Role in the video game industry, and she has now been caught red-handed deleting tweets in bulk, as revealed by Social Blade. The timing of this aggressive digital
holy shit, that's a lot of tweets she deleted.
Giving her recently filed lawsuit against me that heavily focuses on defamation claims. It all raises serious questions about her.
Wow, I can't wait. Dude, she looks straight like an asshole.
That deleting these tweets would actually carry. And again, like I said,
she probably got no friends.
This was caught by Hypnotic on Saturday Night.
Such a shame.
And when we found out about it, our minds were blown.
Alyssa Mercante very clearly is in damage control because she has deleted the most amount of tweets she's ever deleted, and that would be today.
29 tweets deleted.
29 more tweets over the last couple of days. She's been deleting tweets, and I want you guys to keep in mind she tweets about 20 to 40 times a day. So if it shows negative 29 here, it actually means she's deleted more than that. It's just because you got to remember there's
ironically she's live right now.
20 in here somewhere, so she's actually deleted about 40 some odd tweets, give or take. And we're also going to throw something else in the pot because
is she going to prison?
Cap that. She can't get.
Actually, she like that. That actually is a crime.
About me, I'm sure there are plenty of people out there that don't like me and don't like my approach of covering the game industry. I get that. I'm not going to make everybody happy. But what Alyssa is doing right here, I don't care what side you fall on everything. If you have any kind of ethical or moral values in your life,
it's a good thing us, the community, and the internet as well take screenshots.
Really paint a great picture for what Alyssa is. Many YouTubers, including myself, have critiqued Alyssa's behavior and her contributions to the gaming industry, to put it nicely. Her past tweets range from crass admissions about contacting my wife, trying to disrupt our marriage, to how—
oh, I remember that. That was like so petty right there. It shows exactly how they are as a human being. They're not human. Also, I remember for a fact that she also did dox him too, which is another crime. And that came from the lawsuit that she is doing against him. She covered up her address. And, common courtesy would be, you cover up his name and address, but she only covered her ass. So, and I honestly know she did that on purpose because she wanted people to dox him. And chat, doxing is a crime. So this is already not looking too good. I don't know, because I know some places in Europe doxing is actually a crime and is punishable for prison time. So I don't know if the US has done that just yet. So someone might want to check me on that right there. But if the US has already done doxing as a federal crime, or just, well, not federal crime, but just like a crime in general, then not only she is doing one that is, I obviously know is a crime, which is, tampering with an investigation that she put on to this, right, is why it's like a lawsuit and all that. And destroying evidence is a crime. I know this. I'm not in the business, or I'm not in this right here, but I know that is a crime because of where I was raised. This is a crime you can go to prison for, and it's kind of funny when people are like, "What? I didn't know this was a crime." No, it's a crime. I mean, it's not that long of a you know, prison sentence, but you know, it's still like, the fact is, chat, like, no, like for her, she's what, like a journalist, a former journalist. She got fired though. No one's gonna want to hire her though. That's the thing. Like when it comes to businesses like this, because she's like, even though it's just a few months, because I know people are going to argue on this. The moment you are convicted, caught doing this, that's it. Your whole life doing this shit, it's done. No one's going to want to hire you. No one's going to work with you. That's why a lot of businesses do not hire people with felonies of any or even been sent to prison. They don't hire them because the risk is too great for them possibly doing something illegal and fucking up their business that they hired them to do. Like, you guys know. And I know some people are gonna be saying like, oh, like I don't know how it is everywhere else in the world though, but that's how it is in the US. You know, you get caught doing this shit, you go to prison. That's your whole life. Everything that you could accomplish, that's over. It's essentially done. The businesses do not get, you know, people who've been prosecuted and all that, or been caught tampering with evidence and stuff. That's so. She kind of just ended her future. So yeah, and if she's also doing that too, if that's the same thing too that she's covering them with the other lawsuits that she's also sent to other people, yeah, she might actually be, now that I think about it, if she's done that multiple times with other cases, in that one instance trying to do this right here, she might actually be going to prison for probably like maybe close to maybe over a year or two. And that's probably, and you know, I'm not counting like, you know, good behavior, because there's another thing too. But I'll be honest with you, I don't think she's going to get that. I honestly feel like she's not going to get good behavior and, you know, get a little bit of time off of being in the prison and going back home, but having to have to wear an ankle monitor. It's like you're fucking done when it comes to that. Like, and the thing is, I honestly feel like there is something, I have to check though, because I don't remember that one. But I think if you've been convicted and have been, you know, like done what she's doing right now, like, you know, destroying evidence and all that kind of stuff right there, because, you know, that's something you shouldn't do. Yeah, no, like I don't think she can even fly on an airplane too. So oh yeah, so if she wanted to leave the country to go somewhere else, like you see what I mean? Like the moment you are convicted, you can't leave the US, and you're essentially just homeless. And you know, you're just gonna go back doing the same shady stuff. That's why like the system that's here in the US when it comes to like the prison systems and all that, it's not the best. Like, you know, and even the stuff afterwards, it's like, you know, you're just there just getting fucked. Which, yeah, I think she might be already used to that now.
How she allegedly entered the game industry and stating that she got into it
Oh, yep, see, look, there we go. Look, wow, that's perfect timing.
And she's had
Just
similar
gonna say
remarks,
pre-watch,
troubling picture about her public persona, things that I was talking about in my videos. All of these tweets are gone, deleted, not existing anymore on her ex profile, which is weird because you can still subpoena them and bring them up. They're never gone forever, and there are plenty of people that have these saved everywhere. And I've had people come to me and be like,
me. I got a few of those screenshots saved too because I thought they were funny.
I wasn't joking about it. Like, that's the whole thing. She's the one putting it out there. And to me, based off the sheer amount of tweets focusing heavily on this area and painting her in not the greatest light, in my humble opinion, I decided to form an opinion about it and talk about how I feel like this is denigrating the entire video game industry.
In fact, they said humbled.
And for some reason,
you honestly think Alyssa is humbled?
and now wants to sue me, and then realizes, oh wait, Maybe I am an awful person.
Hi,
I need to get
Lola.
rid of this evidence.
Hello.
Unsurprisingly, her poor public-facing behavior has garnered significant backlash from the gaming community on the whole, with many
See, Chad, this is what you need.
reacting
You
to her
need
posts
you,
and
you need a
discussing how
doggo.
figures like her have negatively contributed to the industry's poor reputation. In response, Mercante now has somehow claimed offense to this coverage and plays the victim card once again by singling me out. Even though, once again,
Oh, she's gonna play the victim, all right.
creators were
Prison.
covering a lot of different things she said. For some reason,
None
she
ain't gonna
just
go
took
well,
an
chat.
obsession with me.
Prison system not nice.
What we can see here is Alyssa just cannot stop obsessing over Jeff. And
My name was Jeff.
that's love, man. And I think that's beautiful in a way.
Now, with the sudden deletion of so many of these incriminating tweets, it looks like she's attempting to erase the very evidence that exposed her own
that's a
hypocrisy.
crime.
And I know, we're all shocked. But does anyone really expect anything different from somebody who's shown
Man.
all along the way that they are full of non-ethical behavior and doing what many with good morals would claim to be not the right decision? Sure, this falls right in line with that. Deleting tweets amid ongoing legal disputes is not just questionable, but could also
I find it
be
funny that she was also
extremely
live when doing
illegal.
that.
On a recent Valiant Renegade stream, I discussed this
That's
matter
funny.
directly with my lawyer, Ron Coleman.
God damn
And
it.
oh boy, did he have some things to say about what she's doing right now.
Ooh.
What kind of response do you have mentally when you see this happening? When you see someone caught in the act of
Let me pull
actively
this up.
actively deleting evidence, putting things in a shredder, metaphorically. What are you thinking when you see that transpiring?
Well, I'm a little bit reluctant to get specific, but as a general rule, if you delete social media content without preserving it properly, which does not mean taking a screenshot, because when you take once you delete a post on social media, in most cases, you're also deleting
Evidence.
replies, quote tweets,
Mm-hmm.
retweets, DMs sent perhaps by you, perhaps by others with the tweet in it. You're removing one link from a very long chain, which could be of evidentiary significance. There are also, sometimes it does make sense to delete a tweet because it may, if someone is alleging that you have harmed them with a tweet, it may make sense if you preserve properly to delete it so that you can not be accused of.
And then Grubness has them
continuing
too,
the
so everyone has
damage
them.
that you're being accused of doing. And there are ways to do that without necessarily acknowledging wrongdoing. On the other hand, if you are accusing someone else of doing harm and suddenly you are deleting tweets, that's going to raise some interesting questions. Because no one's
seems to
accusing
make
you
sense.
of doing harm with your tweet. It almost looks as if you are trying to remove context and perhaps proof of facts that could be relevant to the claim.
Yep. See?
In defamation, context, especially in the internet, is really important. So when you remove context, at the very least, you're going to have to explain why. And as we put it,
Oh, she's going to give a
in
roundabout
legal
reason for
circles,
it.
not a great plan.
Yeah, right. Not a great plan.
Coleman then went on to talk about further on X about just how bad this is, showing backup proof in law terms what she's doing and how this could affect her. Ron Coleman on X said, "People are asking me about what happens when a litigant destroys social media evidence. And yes, it's what you'd think." And he follows that up with a thread.
Chat, it's like, you're trying to hide something. Like, I mean, I know back in the day of like dinosaurs and all that, Chess is like, what the fuck, Sid? No. Well, I mean, for me, it feels like dinosaurs, but hear me out. Is that if you're destroying like paper evidence of you doing like money laundering and all that, and they have copies of it, and then they see like all the evidence that's been burned or shredded, then if they're, because like today in this day and age, people are able to have the technology to recover what that was that got destroyed, and have a general idea what it is and what it was. Yeah, no, most of those people, that was like early 2000s and all that. I know, like, that's what my folks did, because well, not one of my folks, so like, I'm not saying I know someone that did that, but I did know someone that actually did do that shit. But it wasn't like family though. It was like one of my family members knew someone that was doing something like that. They destroyed the evidence, but they already had more of the receipts for it. So when they went to go find them for that, they found all the evidence destroyed. So there was another charge added onto that, because the evidence was destroyed, but there already was evidence pretty damning for them. And yeah, that's I mean, you guys kind of figured out what happened after that though. Guilty. Yep, that's basically what happened. Guilty. I need to get mallet though for when the stuff like this happens right here. Should probably put down thrones. Won't put down thrones. We're gonna get rid of chat. I want that for my birthday next year. I want one of those like white powder wig thingies, and a black robe and a mallet. Or not a mallet. It's still, you know those things that the judges have? That hammer with that's wooden, and they hit it with the little wood thing. I forgot what it's called though. I want that. One of you assholes gives me a fucking black dress right there, I'm gonna kick your ass. But I want that though. I want that. I want to be a lawyer and stuff like this happens. I'm just gonna go like do that every time, being like guilty. The internet. What is your response to the person that has done this horrible thing right now? What say you? And it's like, Your Honor, sin. We find the person in question guilty. I'm like, all right, guilty. Off with their head. I already feel the power already with the wig. I don't know. Something about that wig, just that white wig right there, it just makes you feel powerful. Also fancy.
Providing screenshots,
Guilty.
evidence, and more information regarding what exactly this
Guilty.
would mean if this ever did
Off
get
with
to
their head.
trial. And everything he brings up here is very bad news for Alyssa. According to Coleman, the deletion of tweets that could serve as evidence in a legal case could be considered obstruction of justice.
Yep, that's what it was
offense
called. Yep.
With federal implications.
Oh,
It
I
makes
knew
you
it. It was a federal offense. I knew it. I thought I was like, hang on, I'll backtrack. I knew that was a federal. I was like, I know that's a crime, but I didn't know if. Oh shit, dude. Oh, dude. Okay, so that is a federal. Okay, yeah, no, that's actually a lot more worse, chat. That's actually 100 times more worse than just being just charged as a regular crime. I didn't know. So, oh yeah, chat. So I don't know like how many of you guys know this, but I'm just gonna tell you this. A little quick rundown of what I know. But I know someone might chat. But federal offense are a lot more worse than just a regular offense. The federal offenses, basically, you know how I told you how the U.S. system is, like, you know, oh, you get convicted with this. So a federal offense is, you might as well just ask for the death penalty at best, because you can't do anything anymore. You're fucking done. Like, at least with, you know, if you just get convicted one time, you can do some stuff. It's just harder. But a federal offense, though, oh, you'd rather just ask for the death penalty, because I think it's a lot. I personally would feel that way. It's like, oh, if it's a federal offense, oh yeah, no. I'd rather just get the death penalty. There's like nothing else to do. They're like, you're just done. You're just done, dude. You'd rather just take the death penalty, because that's what it feels like. Oh my god. So yeah, no, she kind of fucked herself up right now. A federal offense. Damn, that's like. That is so much more worse.
Is she really this stupid? Or does she just not care? Because what she's doing right now is extremely irresponsible when you push a lawsuit on someone.
And she can't even recover those tweets back, chat.
Interestingly enough, Mercante
That's
isn't
it.
the
She
only
fucked
one
herself.
deleting tweets en masse. As
Ironically,
discovered by
because she does all this
Hypnotic
stuff
and exposed on
too.
a live episode of Saturday Night Hypnosis, other industry figures
I like that guy's
Kim
screen,
Belair, the
loading
CEO
screen.
of Sweet Baby Inc., Ash Parrish, a writer for The Verge, and even the organization Black Girl Gamers have been caught deleting tweets at an extremely alarming rate.
Huh, that's
Sometimes
kind of
hundreds in
ow.
a single day.
Hi,
All
Star.
of this coinciding with the lawsuit being filed against
How
me.
is How's
It's
day? I
very
drink water.
curious
Look,
timing,
look.
to say
You hear that?
the
That's water.
least, especially when you start diving into how these people have a background being
Water has been
connected to
obtained.
each other behind the scenes. They're buddy-buddy, and they're trying to protect each other.
Considering that
How are
Black
you,
Girl
Star? How's it
Gamers
going?
attacked one of my videos on my secondary channel, I find it extremely interesting that they deleted a massive amount of tweets leading up to about
Oh, shit.
Wow.
238 tweets deleted. Oh. Makes you feel like you're trying to hide something right there. Oh boy. Doing good. That's good. That's good. You know who else is who's probably trying not to do good right now? Alyssa McCarthy. She actually is now doing a federal offense. So yeah, that's not good. That's not good. That's the worst thing right there. Actually, hang on. I'm gonna look that up. Federal offense. I could see that. I know a federal offense from where because my Nick family and all. I knew that destroying evidence is a crime. I was like, okay, what's a federal crime? But I was like, no, I'll backtrack on that because, I didn't know exactly what it was. So I was like, okay, well, I know it's a crime. But then they actually said, oh no, it's actually a federal offense. And I was like, oh shit. You'd rather just ask for the death penalty is how I see that. It's just like, nah, dude, just shoot me. That's it. Because you lose a lot more of your privileges than just a regular one. A federal offense is an act that violates the law enacted by the United States Congress and signed into law by the president. Oh, yeah. So basically, we're saying fuck you to the president. Oh, man, this is going to be fun right here. If that actually... Oh, dude, chat. Oh, dude, just think about this. It's going to be 2025. Who's going to be president coming into January? Oh, well, that is most unfortunate timing because this guy kind of yeah. Pension table, loss of rights. Okay, so you lose several rights. Parental benefits, public and social benefits and housing, employment, owning firearms, travel aboard, jury, and voting. Oh yeah, so you basically you kind of see what I mean by that. You lose a lot of stuff. You can't own a firearm. You can't so if she was one of those people who claim Social Security, like those Social Security checks, she will not be receiving those anymore because of the federal offense. And she also cannot be traveling abroad. This is why I told you, if she okay, well, she could just move out of, country and start over again and try a job over there. You can't. If you leave, you're going to be put on, was it Interpol? So if they know you left, you are basically just going to be hunted down by essentially bounty hunters, and they're going to, well, not bounty hunters, but let's just say if you move to Spain, for example, or England, probably for her is going to be England. If the UK sees that she is there and they put her name in the system, a flag will pop up from the United States saying that she fled the US while being while having a federal conviction on her record. So she's not allowed to leave the country because of that. So again, you're just done. You're just done, chat. You're just done. That's it. You're done.
Oh, buddy.
Uh-oh.
Damn.
That's crazy that other people are deleting it
I think
too.
Ron Coleman should know about this. They deleted about 449 tweets over the last 30 days. Why did they do that?
You're not dealing
Don't
with
really
238
know.
in
but,
one day. That's
are
crazy.
nefarious, like what they're doing right now. This is they're coming in with
238th on the
an angle that is
12th, 13th of 2024.
pure intention.
What was that, on a
This is a
Saturday?
very negative angle that they're
So-
taking.
The synchronized nature of all
Friday,
these
that was on a
deletions
Friday.
raises eyebrows. What exactly are they trying to hide? Is this an orchestrated effort
drink
to
water.
shield
It didn't
themselves
go
from
right hole.
scrutiny,
Ow.
or a response to potential legal challenges on the horizon? I'm no judge.
I drink
but
water, it didn't go in the right hole, chat.
It's extremely likely that what they're doing right now isn't a good thing.
Find it to be very
It went in the
interesting.
speaking
So
hole.
let's talk
What I
about
think it is.
that. Because their Twitter profile
I
is
almost choked
private,
on water,
and
chat.
it's
That would have
Ash
been the most
Paris.
embarrassing thing in my
I
career.
knew it. I knew
Ash
it.
Paris.
I knew
Whoa.
Ash Paris has been deleting tweets every single
Whoa,
day.
that's
Dozens and dozens and
Dude,
dozens
think
of
about
tweets.
how much work
Wow,
this
that's a
takes to
lot.
do
People are
this
so full of
methodically.
shit.
Bro,
This
look at that.
is-
55
this is
in one day.
psycho.
Go
That's
back
insane.
down. There's 55 in
That's
one
a
day.
lot of
Up there
red.
at
Well, that's
27.
that's in addition to what she's tweeted, so it's probably more than that.
That's a lot
It's
of
way
red
more
right
than
there.
Yeah.
I
They're
knew it.
deleting.
Bro, she
over
got
the
2.5
last week or two,
followers
they've
one
been
day.
deleting
Don't
tweets
ask how that
left and
half
right.
came
The
in.
situation highlights a much broader issue within the entire game industry. The continued and ongoing serious lack of any accountability among prominent figures. When public personalities make controversial statements,
It's a good thing I'm not a public figure.
without taking any
Oh
responsibility,
wait, I am.
it fosters a growing mistrust.
It's a good thing they don't
and
know I'm
damages the
also afraid of
credibility
public speaking.
Of the entire video game industry on
Oh,
the
wait.
whole. This is exactly what I and so many other people out there are fighting against, to bring gaming back to the gamers
Hi.
and take away this reprehensible behavior by key industry figures that are trying to tell people how it is when they're not necessarily the most ethical people to trust.
I'm
For
just
Alyssa
joking,
Mercante,
chat.
this
The judge is
incident
like,
isn't
Sim,
surprising at
but you're
all,
publicly
coming from
speaking
her.
right now.
It adds yet another layer of
You're right.
complexity to her already beyond questionable reputation that she continues to create for herself. Her attempts to erase the past are not only futile, but also extremely incriminating, painting her as someone unwilling to
Wow,
own up to
I
her own
honestly feel like
actions,
she's like,
while
dude.
at the same time attacking and lashing out at others with
Dude, she like I'm sorry, but like, you know how I told you guys, like, hey, if you treat others like an asshole, that gives them the right to treat you like an asshole. And chances are they got a lot of built up rage in there, so see how that goes. I can't wait to see, dude. I can't wait to see this right here. I really can. That's like when the judge is looking at her, and I'm just waiting for her to say something very, very, very mean and rude to the judge. Because you can't do that either. And you also can't be an asshole to the, police that are over there too, so. Is it sad that I kind of am like, like, curious? But then again, those kettles would be very curious, though, creatures. So I'm very curious to see how that's going to go. I want a mallet. Or not a mallet. Chat, I want that thing for my I can't even speak. I want that for my birthday. I want to get one of those like white puffy wigs and those black robes that the judges have. And that mallet thingy that they got too. Bless you, Lola, for sneezing all over my leg again. I don't know if it's like, dude. I'm just like, is it sad that I'm kind of just like very curious to see how that's going to go with the judge? Like 100%. I want to see like how, like if she like I just want to see what she's going to say to the judge when the judge is like, okay, well, you can't be doing that. It's like, dude, it's going to go straight up like Judge Judy. Like that my Grandpa Lion watches and all that. That's going to be very interesting right there. And then she says something very rude to the judge. Oh yeah, no, that's it right there. That's it. I'm just very curious.
lawsuits.
Oh man,
for
this is gonna be
daring to
funny right
bring
there. I'm
attention
kind of sad.
to the very actions that she herself have done. The mass deletions of tweets.
Actually,
by Alyssa
again, she looks like an
Mercante and her
asshole.
peers tell me that there's way more to the story than meets the eye. Whether it's an attempt to hide evidence, silence critics, or prepare for future legal battles, one thing is certain: the game industry's self-appointed gatekeepers are feeling the heat. And in the long run, they will crumble. And as this ridiculousness unfolds, it's important for all of us to continue to hold people in the game industry accountable for their actions, both past and present. Transparency and honesty are the bedrock of the industry's credibility, and the gaming world is no exception by any stretch. Deleting tweets won't erase the truth. It only makes people question more. And we all see what you're doing, Alyssa. You aren't fooling anyone. Anyways, I'm going to leave it there. If you guys want more information, check out smashjt.com for the full article, screenshots, references. Shout out to Hypnotic, Cited at Hypnosis for
I'll
bringing
give
this
you
up
a
to my
like,
attention.
so
And shout out
then
to Ron
you
Coleman
get
for
like
telling everyone how
15
bad
cents
this
extra.
really is for Alyssa. I don't know what the hell she thinks she's doing, but this is not how you go about a lawsuit with someone. You're doing the complete wrong thing, in my humble opinion. I'm going to leave it there. If you guys appreciate what I'm doing, hit that join button. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, you stay smashing.
Oh, you even put that right there. Oh, shit. Damn. Oh, dude. Okay. Okay. I mean, to be fair, he could have just kept the regular. Okay, dude. Okay. In all honesty, Alyssa had that coming because, you know, what she did, you know, like to him when it came with the, like, you know, yeah, like I don't need to say, like, you already know, like all the stuff that she did to SmashJT. It's like, oh yeah, ooh, dude, that kind of sucks right there. You know, I don't blame him for doing that. I honestly don't. And the one I'm talking about too, the one is the, you know, when she did the doxing thing, when she doxed him, but covered up her name and her address, but left his full name and address available for the whole internet to see. So that's going to be so I guess this is, I mean, hey, if you do, hey, look, you're going to do shit like that, people could do shit like this back too. And exactly what he did. I don't blame him for that. I honestly do not blame him for that.